steering angle sensor and a 2005 Clio 182. So again, we're down in Renault workshop. They've given us use of that this afternoon, which is good of them. And we're going to jump straight into the video, so if you'd like to follow me. What we're going to do is we're going to start by pulling the top cover off. Pulls up, it's nice and easy. It's got two little angle clips on the back, two little pointy clips on the front. Just hooks in and pushes down, so that's that removed. Next, we're going to remove the controls for the radio, because we're going to be dropping the bottom panel off and that's going to restrict that. So what we've got, I'll show you when I remove it. Just pinch this, take the plug off. We've got a little tab, so what you do is from the inside you just force that tab down and slide the unit out, nice and easy. Step 3, and we're going to undo the bottom cowling. Right, so what we're done in the end, we end up removing the full cowling. So you've got 3 screws. That was the top one you see us working on at the start. We've got the second and third, so that's all out of the way. We've decided it's probably a bit easier and we're better off showing you the correct way than just the fast way. You probably could have got away with just pulling it down a little bit, but realistically you could have risked breaking that clip on the bottom there, so we haven't gone for that. You like to come back in and we'll show you how to remove the steering wheel. Now, generally if you're doing this at home, it's a good idea to disconnect the battery. We're working live on an airbag. For me, I've done this many times before, so it isn't an issue. And what we're going to do, I'm quickly going to grab the keys, which are in my pocket, because we're going to be rotating the steering wheel. And there's 2 little hooks on the back of the steering wheel. You might hear the horn go. So we'll pull that. Send the wipers on. Turn that off. It's a little bit tricky, but once I take the airbag off, I'll show you what was causing the issue. That's one side, as you can see, the airbag starts to lip up. Rotate the steering wheel into a position where you're comfortable. Try and get the second one. Now the second one is always a little bit harder because the clip gets a little bit tighter. And because it's behind the steering wheel, you can't really see what you're doing, so you have to do it by feel. That's the steering wheel out. And not a good idea to pull the cruise control button off at the same time. I'll fix that in a second, so we'll come back to that. Just a little clip. Okay, so removal of the airbag. We've got the little centre tabs, so you remove the centre tab, you can pop the clip out, rotate it round, next side, and out. Okay. What I'm going to do is we're going to go to the centre, straighten the wheel up. Now, I think we're using a T50 Torx on this one. Yeah, it's a T50. And a gun. Now it's important you don't take this ball all the way out, because what you'll find is if you take it all the way out, you'll end up hitting yourself in the face with the steering wheel. You've got a little bit of a rock, top and bottom, until it starts to move on the splines. There we go. Got the steering wheel moving, then you can remove the bolt the rest of the way. At the same time, you want to undo the cruise control and the home button as well. For 172s, you won't have to remove the cruise control switch because that probably won't be there unless it's a late model. But again, you wouldn't be doing a steering angle sensor on an early 172. Okay, and that steering should gently pull free. Carefully don't damage or rotate the wires, because you can end up snapping at the squib. Okay, so that's that section removed. What we'll do is we'll jump back to the airbag. If you've noticed, you've got the tabs. They were the tabs that I was flicking off in the video. And that's what we're trying to feed it through on the back of the steering wheel. The next job is to remove the steering clock. So that was nice and easy on this one. Sometimes a little bit difficult and you have to take the full lot out. And you just remove the plug out the back. What we're going to do now is we're going to go and grab the new steering clocks, and we'll come back to you when we're ready. So we're going to show you how to set the steering angle sensor up now. So if you want to come a bit further forward, what you'll notice is we've got a little yellow dial in the corner. If the steering angle sensor, sorry, I've got that upside down. If the steering angle sensor is turned out of alignment, you'll see how it goes blue. So what you want to do is you want to rotate it until you get the yellow, and you have the big slot at the top. Go past, goes blue, back, on yellow. You've got to have it on yellow when the wheels are pointing forward. So what we'll do is we'll quickly jump in and fit this into the vehicle. Simple as push the clip in, feed the cables through. A bit of a fiddly job because of the type of cables they are. And literally line the top up, make sure it's yellow, snap it into place. And that's the steering angle sensor in place. So we're back with the steering wheel. I'll put the button back on. I decided to knock off earlier in the video. It was just a quick clip, but that's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to again feed these cables through, but we're going to line these tabs up with the tabs on the steering angle sensor. Nice and easy. Now the thing to remember with this steering wheel is it's got a master spline at 12 o'clock. So what we're going to do is we're going to line that up. Make sure we don't trap any wires, because that's when you're going to get problems. And you see it slots in nicely when you get the master spline in place. I'm going to put this bolt in. Now, there probably is a torque setting for this, but all we want is it tight, because we don't want it coming off. Nice and tight there. Okay, next is put the horn back up. We nearly jumped past that section. That would have been a little bit of a nightmare because we'd have to strip everything back off. So that should be the horn mounting. That's our clip though. Cruise control buttons. It's on the left hand side. Is that all clipped in? Now the airbag. Again, we take the key out just to make sure the power's off, but I've never had an issue today. Push the plug in, then the centre, same at the top. That's the steering wheel back on. Now what we have to do is bottom cowling, top cowling and plug. So, reach for the bottom cowling here. It's a little bit of an awkward one, so we'll start the screwdriver in place. Don't forget to feed your wire through the side, because it becomes a little bit difficult to do it afterwards. Right, so now we're going to refit the radio control button, which is nice and simple. Pushes together, pushes in. There we go, you hear it click into place, and that's that in. We'll put the top collar back on. Make sure we tuck the rubbers in. And that's that. Now if you want to have a look at the dash, hopefully when we start this up, all the lights which we had on before, so we had the triangle for the ESP or the traction control, we had the ABS and we had the serve light. Now there is an airbag fault on this vehicle which we'll cover in another video, but it should turn the traction control light and the ABS light off. The serve will stay on. So illuminated as it starts, and there we go. And I'm expecting the serve light to come back on, which it just has, and that's come on with the airbag light, which is in that corner. And that is how you change the steering angle sensor. Everything's good for now. Thanks.